Section 1. The question on everyone's lips. What is E equals mc²? You have seen this equation on t-shirts, in films, and in countless articles about science. It is perhaps the most famous equation in all of physics, penned by Albert Einstein over a century ago. It looks deceptively simple, just a few letters and a number. But what does it truly mean? It proposes a profound and beautiful connection between two fundamental concepts: energy, mass. It suggests that these two things, which seem so very different in our everyday experience, are in fact interchangeable. They are two sides of the same cosmic coin, a truly remarkable idea. So, how can we start to unpack this? The best way is to ask a series of simple questions. What is energy? What is mass? And why are they connected by the speed of light, of all things? By breaking the equation down, piece by piece, we can begin to build an intuition for what it represents. Section 2. Decoding the cosmic code, E, M, and C. First, let's look at the letter E. What does E stand for? E stands for energy. It is the heat from the sun warming your face. It is the light from a bulb that illuminates a room. It is the motion of a car driving down the road or a cricket ball flying through the air. In physics, we define energy as the capacity to do work. It is the fundamental currency for all change in the universe. Without energy, nothing would happen. Everything would be static, cold, and dark. Energy makes the universe alive and dynamic. Next in the equation, we have the letter M. What does M stand for? M stands for mass. Mass is the amount of stuff or matter an object is made of. A bowling ball has more mass than a tennis ball. Your body has a certain amount of mass. We often confuse it with weight, but mass is more fundamental. It measures inertia, from the tiniest atom to the most enormous galaxy. Finally, C, celeritas, swiftness, the speed of light. Section 3. The hidden connection. That means why mass is energy. So why are mass and energy connected in this way? Why can one be converted into the other? Mass is not just a passive property of an object. Mass itself is a form of concentrated stored energy. Think of a tightly coiled spring. That spring contains potential energy. Release it, and that energy can do work. Every particle that has mass is like a tiny, tightly coiled bundle of energy. Not energy of motion nor energy of position. An intrinsic energy possessed simply by existing. It is called rest energy. How did Einstein arrive at this conclusion? It came from his work on special relativity, exploring how the laws of physics appear for observers moving at different speeds. He conducted a thought experiment. Imagine an object that emits two pulses of light in opposite directions. From the object's perspective, it remains stationary, but light carries momentum. So to conserve momentum, the object must recoil slightly, which means its mass must have changed. Let's make this feel more real with a couple of simple examples. Imagine you could take just 1 gram of matter, about the mass of a paperclip, and convert it entirely into energy. How much energy would that be? We use the equation E equals mc². Here, m is 1 gram, which is a 0.001 kilograms. And c² is that enormous number, 90 quadrillion. Multiply them and you get 90 trillion joules, roughly the energy released by the atomic bomb at Hiroshima, enough to power an average UK home for thousands of years, from a single paperclip. When you burn a log in the fireplace, the chemical reaction releases energy, but the mass converted is infinitesimally small, impossible to measure. Those reactions aren't efficient enough to tap that deep well of rest energy. Consider particle-antiparticle annihilation. Their entire mass converts into pure energy, high-energy photons. This isn't just theoretical. It happens in accelerators and powers PT scans. So, why does this one equation matter so much? What are its real-world implications? The most immediate application is understanding the power of the stars, including our sun. The sun is not burning in the chemical sense. If it were, it would have burned out millions of years ago. Instead, it is a gigantic nuclear fusion reactor where hydrogen fuses into helium. A tiny amount of mass is lost, converted directly into tremendous energy, released as light and as heat, radiating across space to sustain life on Earth. It explains how stars shine for billions of years and power planet formation, and how life can evolve. Humanity has harnessed this power for both good and ill. Nuclear weapons unleash energy in terrifying chain reactions, while nuclear plants turn small mass differences into electricity. The equation is neither good nor evil. It simply describes nature. E=mc² changed our worldview. It erased the hard line between the tangible and the intangible. The very stuff we are made of is a form of frozen energy.